Good day to you all. Welcome back to English grammar class. In this class, you are going to learn about conditional clauses of if. That means if clauses. If conditional clauses can be split, can be divided into two kinds: real conditionals, unreal conditionals. In real conditionals, we use tense as in other kinds of sentences. In real conditionals, we use tenses as in other kinds of sentences. When we talk about present, we use present tense or unchanging relationship. When we talk about present or unchanging relationships, we use present tense in if clause. And if we talk about past, we use past tense. In real conditionals, when we talk, we use present tense to talk about present. How it is? Let us see these examples. If you leave now, you will be home in an hour. If you leave now, you will be home in an hour. This is if clause and this is main clause. You leave now, we use present tense, simple present in if clause and simple future or in the main clause. If you leave now, you will be home in an hour. Here we are talking about the real situation. We are talking about the real situation. Means there is a possibility of happening this. If you leave now, you will be home in an hour. We also use present tense in if clause to talk about future. Let us see how it is. Look at the first sentence. If you do well in the coming exam, you will secure good grade. We use present tense, simple present, to talk about the future. If you do well in the coming exam, you will secure good grade. The same way, if you are late tomorrow, we won't wait for you any longer. If you are late tomorrow, we are talking about the future. In spite of that, we use present tense in if clause. We use simple present in if clause even if we talk about the future. If you are late tomorrow, we won't wait for you any longer. If they know the truth, if they know the truth means if they should happen to know the truth, they won't trust you. We are talking about the future situation. If they know the truth, they won't trust us. There is a possibility of happening this in the future. So when we are talking, while we are talking about the future, we use simple present in if clause, if part of the sentence. If she gets a job after graduation, if she gets a job after graduation, she is still doing her graduation. If she gets a job after graduation, we are talking about the future, but here we use the present simple. If she gets a job after graduation, her family will be happy. Next sentence. If he apologizes her, she may resume friendship with him. If he apologizes her, means in the future, if he happen to say sorry to her, if he happen to apologize her, she may resume friendship with him. There is a possibility. We are talking about the real condition, but here we are talking about the future situation, but not the present. If he apologizes her, she may resume friendship with him. In the same way, if it rains this evening, we are not talking about the present. We are talking about the future. Even though we are talking about the future, we use the present tense, verb 1, simple present. If it rains this evening, I will give you a lift in my car. When we talk about the present or future, we use simple present in if clause, if part of the sentence. We also use simple present in if clause to talk about unchanging relationships. For example, if you touch a live cable, if you touch a live wire, you severely hurt or die. In unchanging relationships, something that is in the if clause happens, the thing in the main clause must happen. If a boiled egg is dropped in water, if a boiled egg is dropped in water, it floats. If something that is in the if clause happens, the main clause must happen. If you heat ice, it melts. If you heat ice, it melts. This happens all the time. If you heat ice, it melts. This is unchanging relationship. Whenever you heat ice, every time you heat ice, it melts. So this is called unchanging relationships. If the roots of a tree are cut, if the roots of a tree are cut, it dies. If you smoke cigarettes, your lungs are damaged. This is always possible. If something that is mentioned in the if clause happens, what is mentioned in the main clause must happen every time. If there are no trees on earth, there is no life. If there are no trees on earth, there is no life. This is a unchanging condition, unchanging relation. This happens all the time, not at a particular time, particular situation. If this happens, this must happen. We can also use present continuous in if clauses to talk about present or future arrangements. Look at these sentences. If you are looking for a medical store, you find one on the corner of the street. Here, you pay your attention at the underlined part of the sentence. If you are looking for a medical store, this is a present continuous tense. If you are looking for a medical store, if this is happening, if this is possible now, if you are looking for a medical store, you find one on the corner of the street. Here we can use present continuous in if part of the sentences, in if clause. If you are preparing for exams, if you are preparing for exams now, we won't insist you on coming with us. If you are preparing for exams, this is present continuous. We can also use present continuous in if clause. If she is feeling nervous, if she is feeling nervous now at the moment, if she is feeling nervous, I will let her have a rest. The same way, if they are having lunch, if they are having lunch, you just pay attention on the present continuous part of the if clause. If they are having lunch, I will call later. If they are having lunch, I will call later. The same way, if my words are hurting you, if my words are hurting you means this is the possibility. My words might be hurting you. If my words are hurting you, I am sorry. We use present continuous in if clause. If speeches are making you feel bored, we will move to the cultural programs. If speeches, if it is possible now, if it is happening now, if speeches are making you feel bored, we will move to cultural programs. Present continuous for future arrangements. Present continuous to talk about the future situation or future activities. Look at these examples. If he is joining the course next month, if he is joining the course next month, this is the present continuous is used for future arrangement to talk about future. If he is joining the course next month, I will get the money ready. If he is joining the course next month. If you are staying with us for the weekend, if you are staying with us for the weekend. Weekend means we are talking about the future arrangement. If he planned to stay with us for the next weekend, if you are staying with us for the next weekend, we will go on a picnic. If she is looking for a job after graduation, we are talking about the future activity or future event. If she is looking for a job after graduation, here we use the present continuous to talk about the future. If she is looking for a job after graduation, I will offer one in my company. If they are celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary, means if they planned to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary, we may be invited. There is a possibility we are likely to be invited. If they are celebrating their 25th, if they plan the celebration of their 25th wedding anniversary, this is a future arrangement, so we use present continuous. This is they planned, what they planned, or this is what they decided, what they arranged. Let us see how past tense can be used in if conditionals to talk about the past. We are talking about the real conditionals. These are real conditionals, true conditionals. If we were late to school, we received punishment. If we were late to school in the past, if we were late to school, we received punishment. This happened in the past. If this happened, if what mentioned in the if clause happened, this must happen. If we were late to school, we received punishment. This is the real conditional in the past. If he was angry, in the past, he shouted at the workers. If this happens, this also took place. If they had nothing to do, they went for a walk. If they had, each time they had nothing to do, they went for a walk. If Sunday came, we cooked non-veg during our graduation. If Sunday came, this happened in the past. If what mentioned in the if clause happened, what is in the if clause happened as well. If Sunday came, we cooked non-veg. Here we use verb to. In the main class as well, we use verb to. Because this is the real conditionals and we are talking about the past, so we use past tense in either clauses, in if clause and in main clause. Let us see how past continuous is used in if clauses. If he was going past my house, he always came in to say hello. If he was going past my house, when he was going past my house, he came to say hello. He came to me to say hello. If we were discussing something seriously, if we were discussing something seriously in the past, he tried to make us laugh cracking jokes. If we were discussing something seriously, when this was happening in the past, he did this. If they were having party, means each time, every time they were having party, they raised the sound of the music player. If they were having party, they raised the sound of the music player. If I was feeling lonely, I went out to meet my friends. Whenever or every time I was feeling lonely, I went out to meet my friends. Let us focus on the past continuous part of the if class. Unreal conditionals. In unreal conditionals, to talk about present or future, situation, we use a past tense. In unreal conditionals, to talk about present or future situation, we use a past tense, either simple past or past continuous. In if part of the sentence, in if class, we use simple past or past continuous in if class when we talk about present or future situation. And would place bare infinitive means would place verb 1 in the main class. Let us have a look at these examples. If I were tall enough, this is verb 2. Remember, we are talking about unreal situation. This situation is not real. This is the situation that we are imagining. If I were tall enough, I would join police force. When we use verb 2 in if class, if part of the sentence, we use would in the main class. Would plus verb 1. This means if I were tall enough, I would join police force means I am imagining the present situation which is untrue, which is not true. If I were tall enough means I am not tall enough and I don't join police force. If I were tall enough, I would join police force. If I were tall enough, the real situation is I am not tall enough and I don't join in police force. This is the real situation. But when we imagine a situation which is not real, we use verb 2 in the if class and would place bare infinitive in the main class. Let us see some more examples. If I won a lottery, I would buy a new house. I just imagine the present situation. If I won a lottery means the real situation is that I don't win a lottery. I don't buy a new house. I just imagine if I won a lottery, I would buy a new house. If she knew car driving, I would lend her my car. If she knew car driving, I just imagine the situation which is untrue. If she knew car driving means she doesn't know car driving. I would lend her my car means I don't lend her my car. I don't lend her my car because if she knew car driving means if this was real, I would do this, but this is not true. This is untrue. I am just imagining. If she knew car driving means she doesn't know car driving. If they saw me, they would wish me. Means if they saw me, they would wish me. The real situation is they don't see me and they don't wish me. If my grandfather were alive, he would be 100 today. I am imagining the present situation. If my grandfather were alive, the true situation, the real situation is the grandfather is not alive. He would be 100 today. If he were alive, he would be 100 today. Means he is not 100 today. He is not because he is not alive. Let us see past continuous in unreal conditionals. If you were being offered a job by IBM and Microsoft, which would you choose? If you are being offered, the real situation is you are not being offered, but we just imagine the present situation. We just imagine at the present. If you are being offered a job by IBM and Microsoft, which would you choose? This is an unreal situation. This is not true situation. If you are being offered means here the real situation is that you are not being offered a job by IBM and Microsoft. You are not being offered. This is the real situation. But we just imagine if you are being offered a job by IBM and Microsoft, which would you choose? If she were staying with her parents now, they would take care of her. If she were staying with her parents, we use past continuous to talk about present. We use past continuous in unreal conditionals to talk about present because we use a past continuous because the situation is unreal. If she were staying with her parents now, they would take care of her. Here she is not staying with her parents and they don't take care of her. If the sun was shining, I would go to the beach. If the sun was shining, I would go to the beach. The real situation is the sun is not shining and I won't go to the beach. And one more example. If the wind was blowing, we would be able to go sailing. The real situation is the wind is not blowing and we won't be able to go sailing. Whenever we talk about an unreal situation, we use past continuous to talk about present or future. In unreal conditionals, we use if were instead of if was. In the past tense, we use was with I, she, he. But in unreal conditionals in if class, we use if were instead of if was. If I was, we use if I were instead of if I was. We use if he were instead of if she was. We use if she were instead of if he was. In if conditionals, that is especially in unreal conditionals, we use were instead of was. In unreal conditionals, when we talk about the past, we use had place past participle in if class and would place have place past participle in the main class. When we talk about the past means when we talk about something that might have happened in the past, that could have happened in the past but didn't. We are talking about the past that was not real. Let us see these examples. If I had known that you are in hospital, I would have visited you. If I had known that you are in hospital, if I had known, we use had plus past participle in if class and would place have place past participle in the main class. I would have visited you. We are talking about the past that was not real. We are talking about an unreal situation that happened in the past. If I had the money you asked, I would have lent you. The real situation was, I didn't have the money you asked, I didn't lend you. We are talking about the past. So we use had place verb 3 in the if class and would have place past participle in the main class. If she had played well, she would have won the medal. In fact, this didn't happen. This didn't happen because we are imagining, we are thinking about the past situation which was not real. If she had played well means she didn't play well and she didn't win the medal. We are just imagining the past situation that is not real. If they had worked hard, the real situation is they didn't work hard. If they had worked hard, we are imagining if this happened, we are imagining if this happened, this is possible to happen, but in real situation this didn't happen. They didn't work hard, they didn't yield more. If they had worked hard, they would have yielded more, they would have produced more. In unreal conditionals, we also use mixed tenses. For example, we use simple past in if class and would have place verb 3. Would have place verb 3 in the main class. If he was not so lazy, he would have easily passed the exam. The real situation is he didn't pass the exam. If he was not so lazy, he is so lazy now. If he was not so lazy, if he is not as lazy as he is, he would have easily passed the exam. If he knew the work is so difficult, he wouldn't have taken up it. He wouldn't have taken up the work. The real situation is he took up the work. If he knew the work is so difficult, now he knows the work is difficulty, but if he knows this at that time, he would not have taken up it. The same way, here we use if hadn't made friends with him, we use had plus verb 3 in the if class and would place infinitive in the main class. If hadn't made friends with him, I would miss a good friend. The real situation is I made friends with him and I won't miss a good friend. If we had started out earlier, we wouldn't miss the bus. Now we miss the bus, but if we had started out earlier, this wouldn't happen, but we didn't start earlier and now we miss the bus. We can use mixed tenses in unreal conditionals. Let us see last example. If she had helped me when I asked her to help me, she didn't help me. If she had helped me, if this had happened, this didn't really happen, but if this had happened, if she had helped me, I would get out of these troubles. Now I don't get out of these troubles. But if she had helped me, I imagined this didn't really happen, I just imagine. If I had helped me means if she had helped me means she didn't help me. If she had helped me, I would get out of the troubles. So in if part of the sentence we use had plus verb 3, and in the main class this talks about the present situation and this talks about the past situation, and here this talks about the present situation and this is about past situation. We can mix the unreal conditionals. We normally use will or would in the main clause, in the main clauses. However, we can use shall, may, must, can, could, might, etc. in the main clause. If I lived out of town, I could take up gardening. If I lived out of town, I could take up gardening. I would take up gardening is also possible, but here we are talking about the possibility. I could take up means I would be able to take up gardening. If I lived out of town, I could take up gardening. They might have found a better hotel if they had driven a few more kilometers. They might have found, here we use might. They would have found is possible, but here we are talking about the possibility. They might have found. They would have found means to talk about the possibility, here we can also use might instead of would. They might have found a better hotel means they may have found, they might have found, or they could have found a better hotel. When we talk about the possibility, we can use might, could, or would. If I had known you were free, we should have gone shopping. We should have gone shopping. We can also use, if I had known you were free, we would have gone shopping. Here we use should to make a suggestion. If I had known you were free, we should have gone shopping. In this way, in the main class, we use will or would. We can also use, apart from will and would, shall, may, must, can, could, might, etc. Okay, thank you.